Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good Saturday and a weekend. Welcome to the show, guys. If you're just dropping in, please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat. Love to hear from you. So we are about to get underway as the second League One playoff is underway, and it's Oxford taking on Peterborough in the first leg of a two-legged tie. Hopefully, going to be a good game, guys. There we go. There's the radar on the screen for you guys to keep better informed of what's going on in the game. So, who's going to get the upper hand in this first tie as we're off and underway? Oxford with the possession as they play the ball out wide on this near side. It's played forward up the field as Peterborough knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Peterborough chipping the ball long. Well, it's gone all the way back to the Peterborough goalkeeper there as Oxford knock it back in the direction it came from. So Peterborough now to play out from the back. Ball played out wide on that far side as it goes out of play, and that'll be a throw-in. Milzard, how you doing, mate? Milzard with us saying hi, guys, and good luck to Bolton in the second leg. Thank you very much, Milzard. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Not seen you for a little while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you and the family are good. And welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So ball out of play on that far side for a Peterborough throw-in, pretty much bang on the halfway line as the ball comes back in play. Now it's knocked back to Peterborough's defensive line. Pure Lawless with us. How's it going, Pure Lawless? Pure Lawless has been with us quite a lot today. Pleasure to have you back with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday, you and your lovely lady. And thank you for being with us, Pure Lawless. Welcome to the show, mate. Oxford there trying to get the cross into the box, but it's deflected behind by Peterborough. And that's going to be a corner on this near side for Oxford. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Welcome to the show, mate. And Stevie's saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you. Stevie, big thank you to Stevie. Been with us all day as well. Helping out in the background. Thank you for that, Stevie. Big shout out to you, mate. So corner now for Oxford. It comes in deep, but the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out the air. Now he throws it out wide on that far side. As Peterborough now racing forward, Oxford make the challenge, but they've just run the ball out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw-in. Pretty much bang on the halfway low out, just inside the Oxford half, throwing to Oxford. So thank you for that, Stevie. Pure saying hi, Milzard. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Milzard saying hi, Pure. You are right. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Now Oxford playing the ball out wide on this near side as they race forward now, coming towards the edge of the box. Peterborough trying to challenge for it as Oxford cut it back inside. Now they keep the possession as they knock it back out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away again. Oxford picking it up on the edge of the box as they play the ball, trying to play the ball through all the bodies. Shot comes in and the goalkeeper manages to make the save, and that released the pressure momentarily for Peterborough. But good effort by Oxford, getting the shot on target early on. Pure Lord saying, cheers, guys. All good, thanks. Hope both you and Becky are well. Yes, we're doing good, thank you, mate. Thank you for asking. Appreciated, mate. Milzard with Pure Lawless with a smiley face to Milzard. Top stuff, guys. Milzard saying, I was at Wigan Legends v Joseph Goal Legends charity match earlier. Awesome. Well, hope it went well, mate. Hope the club managed to raise some money if that's what they were doing it for. And thank you. Yep, thank you for letting us know, Mills. I didn't even realise that was going on, to be honest, but that's probably because I've been so engrossed with the final few games of the season. As now Oxford with the possession, just knocking it about just inside their own half. And now Peterborough coming to press the ball. Thank you for that, Milzard. Pure Lawless saying, Milzard, all's good here, thanks. Hope you're well too. Top stuff. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Milzard say, yeah, I'm well, thanks. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Thank you for that. And thank you for that, Pure Lollis. Top stuff, mate. Pure Lollis saying 2-1 to Oxford. Good shout, mate. And Pure Lollis saying, good to hear, Millsard. Absolutely. Well said, mate. Thank you for that. So Peterborough now with a possession as the goalkeeper to get us back on the way here as a goal kick. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Now the ball kicked long down the field as both sets of players trying to win it on this near side. Oxford coming forward now as they race towards the edge of the box and play it into the centre. Now it's knocked out towards that far side. Ball played right out towards the edge of the touchline. Now the cross comes in. It's knocked away by Peterborough. Oxford regain the possession outside the box as Peterborough make the challenge, winning it back, trying to play it forward on that far side, but it's quickly challenged by Oxford as they manage to win the possession back. And now Oxford with the possession on the halfway line. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Millsard saying I won't be able to stay long as I'm going to my nan's in 5 minutes. No worries, Millsard. No worries. Thank you for dropping in anyway, mate. I appreciate you dropping in. Hope you have a good evening at your nan's. But yeah, no worries, mate. So Oxford now with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. It's now played forward as Peterborough trying to challenge, but Oxford still with the possession there as they knock it forward. It's won back by Peterborough at the back as now they play the ball forward into the centre circle. Still keeping the possession though as Oxford trying to challenge and Peterborough just cut it back there, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball kicked long down the field as Peterborough managed to win the possession in the centre circle, but quickly challenged by Oxford. As a foul goes in there, and the referee's going to give the free kick to Peterborough. Peterborough taking it quickly as now they play it out wide to that far side, racing forward as Oxford come across to press the ball. Peterborough just cutting it back there. So thank you for that, Millsard. Just let us know when you're off, mate, and we'll certainly give you a quick goodbye, mate. So Peterborough now with the possession as they just cut it back to their centre backs on the centre circle. Now ball played out to this near side as they tried to kick it long, but it deflects off the Oxford player and goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. He kicks it out wide and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Pure Law saying, surprising 4-1 win last game, Gaz. Yeah, for Newcastle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just surprised about Burnley all season. To be honest, I thought they would be a force to be. I did say it in the game before. I thought they'd be a force to be reckoned with this season. Obviously, with how well they played last year in the Championship, but it wasn't to be. So they are going to be. Looks like definitely going to be relegated. But yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Now Oxford with the possession midway inside their own half. But yeah, what do you reckon? Burnley not enough investment in the team, guys, coming up. Maybe that's the problem. I thought Vincent Kompany would be able to work some magic, but he is still new to management, so we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's only been in management, this is his second season. Now the ball on that far side, there's both sets of players trying to win it. Oxford come away with it, playing it back to their centre-backs as now they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Pure Lost. Also saying, all's good, Millsard. At least you jumped in and liked. Thank you, Pure Lost. Absolutely well said, mate. Now Oxford just knocking the ball about on the edge of their own box as they knock it forward out wide on that far side. Peterborough intercept it. Now Peterborough playing it into the box as Oxford just get to it first, but it's rolled out of play there. And that's going to be a goal kick to Oxford. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on just coming up to 9 minutes gone, still 0-0. I don't know if he's gone already. I don't know if he's gone already. Pure Lawless, I thought he was just telling us he was going in 5 minutes. He might have gone already. Now Oxford play out from the back. Ball played out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Peterborough trying to challenge Oxford. now playing the long ball down the middle as Peterborough just managed to get to it and knock it out of play on this near side for a throw into Oxford midway inside the Peterborough half on this near side. Ball comes back in play as Oxford now play it into the edge of the centre circle. Peterborough pressing the ball well as it's played long up the field and it bounces all the way back to the Peterborough goalkeeper. Cagey start, you might say, to this game so far. Now Peterborough play out from the back. Ball played out wide on that far side. As Oxford just sitting off at the moment as Peterborough keep the possession on that far side. Now the ball played long down the field as Oxford managed to win it back on that far side. Now they play it back in towards the edge of their own box as they just knock it about on the back line there on the edge of the box. Now it's played forward as Peterborough come to challenge, but Oxford just cut it back there. Now the ball with Oxford as they try to come forward again, but knocking it back to the goalkeeper there a bit too frantically, but the goalkeeper manages to deal with it. Now the ball kicked long up the field as it eventually goes all the way back to the Peterborough goalkeeper. Now Peterborough with the possession at the back. Just coming up to 11 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Peterborough now playing the ball out wide on that far side. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Who do you think's going to the playoff final? Obviously, Barnsley and Bolton played last night. Peterborough and Oxford tonight. Which teams do you think will be playing at Wembley in the League One playoff final? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Our ball played out wide on that far side as it's gone out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Oxford, deep inside their own half. Pure saying surely one of my prediction scores will eventually come up. Maybe that's why I don't do the lottery. That's a good one, yeah. What did you say? Did you give us a score prediction for this one? You did, I think you did. Two-one, you said, didn't you? Yeah, 2-1. Now the ball back with Peterborough's defence as they play the ball forward on that far side. Thank you for that, Millsdog. Keep trying, mate. Keep trying. As you say, sooner or later, you're going to get one right. Peterborough now chipping the ball forward as they play it towards the edge of the Oxford box. Oxford knocking it out to this near side, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Pure Law is saying Wanderers. Yeah, who do you think's going to be joining them, mate? Who do you think's going to be joining? Who do you think's going to be joining Wanderers in the final? Leon Mafiela, Leon Mafina, if I'm reading that correctly. How you doing, Leon? Welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Leon saying Oxford will win. We'll see what happens, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Take it you're an Oxford fan. Let us know if you are, Liam. But thank you for that, mate. Welcome to the show. Ball knocked out of play on this near side. It's gone out for another throw-in to Oxford on this near side, deep inside their own half. Thank you for that, Liam. As I say, welcome to the show. Pure Law is saying 2-1 Oxford. Yeah, thank you. I just looked back, mate. Thank you for letting me know that. Stevie saying Bolton Oxford final. Thank you, Stevie. Well, Stevie, the first one to call it. Now the ball played forward up the field as it's played out wide on this near side as Oxford coming into the Peterborough half. Peterborough trying to challenge, but Oxford just cut it back there as they play it back to their centre backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out to the opposite side. William Fitch, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, William Fitch. Apologies, William, if I'm not reading your second name correctly. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. But William saying Bolton vs Peterborough, and I think it will go extra time and penalties. Good shout, William. Well, thank you for that, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show, mate. Let us know what club you support. I presume you might be a Peterborough fan or possibly a Bolton fan, not sure. But let us know. But thank you for the prediction, mate. Good shout. And as I say, welcome to Fan Den. Top man. Pure Law saying Leon, hopefully. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Leon with a smile, I think that is. Thank you, William. Pure Lawless saying Oxford Gaz. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top man. Now the ball played long down the field. As both sets of players trying to win it. It's knocked out wide on that far side as there's a bit of a tussle going on there, but Oxford managed to come away with it. As now they play the ball back to the halfway line. Under pressure though, but they just managed to cut it back to their centre-backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now ball played out wide on this near side as it's, well, challenge comes in there from Peterborough, and I think the referee's given the foul there. He's given the foul. I'm just waiting to see what the referee's decided. Yeah, he's given the... No, yeah. I don't know if they did. He took it quick. So Oxford now with a possession as they play the ball around midway inside their own half. Now knocking it forward as both sets of players trying to challenge for it, but Oxford managing to keep it. Pure Law saying Oxford. Gaz, thank you, mate. Pure Law saying hello, William. Thank you, Pure Law. It's top man. And William returning that same consideration. Top stuff, William saying, hi, Pure Lawless. You guys are amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Oxford now on the charge on that far side as Peterborough challenge and win it back. Now Peterborough playing it into the centre circle as they come forward now, down the middle. Knocking it towards the edge of the box, but it's intercepted by Oxford, who play it out wide on this near side. Just keeping the possession there under pressure. So thank you for that, William. Top stuff, mate. Pure Lawless saying, William, hope all's good. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top stuff, mate. Wanderers overall winners. Well, we'll see what happens, mate. But thank you for that. Loving the confidence in the Wanderers. Thank you, Pure Lawless. So ball out of play on that far side now for a throw into Peterborough, deep inside their own half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering your team or this game or this league, that's the best way to let us know. By hitting the like button. The good likes give us an indication of what games you guys like us covering. Now Peterborough with the possession in the centre circle. I say just knock it back to their centre-backs on the edge of their own box. Now Peterborough slow to build out from the back as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Oxford trying to challenge, but Peterborough managing to keep it as it's just played back into the centre. William saying, I'm well, mate. Cheers. I'm perfect pronunciation. I'm a Bolton fan. Awesome. Well, pleasure to have you with us, William. I'm also a Wanderers fan as well, born and bred Bolton lad. So, hoping we can get through the playoffs and get promoted as hopefully it will be good for the Wanderers, but still we're only at half-time against Barnsley, so got to make sure we keep focused on getting the job done before we think too far ahead. But thank you for that, William. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Now the ball with Oxford on that far side as they knock the ball long up towards the halfway line. It's intercepted by Peterborough as they now try to play out from the back. Just knocking it around on the edge of their own box here. Piolo saying, William, you'll be a good friend of Gaz. He's a Wanderers fan also. Thank you, Pure Lawless. But we're all about good fans here at Fanden. No preference on clubs. Obviously, Bolton is my hometown club, the club I support. But I do love football. And I love enjoying football in good company with guys like you guys, like people like you guys. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Stevie saying, awesome, William. Thank you, Stevie. William saying, yeah, mate, been here a few times now and liked but first time I've connected. Right. Okay. Well, thank you for coming, getting involved, William. Be a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community, mate. And thank you for previously listening in the background. Appreciated, mate. Top man. So Peterborough with a throw-in on this near side of the field. As the ball comes back in play, it's thrown long back towards the edge of their own box. Now Peterborough to build from the back. As they come forward now, edging the way up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's knocked out wide on that far side. Piolo saying, long shift today, Gaz. Today with the football coverage, Gaz. Yeah, well, we are coming towards the end of the season and obviously trying to show you guys that we're in it for the long haul. Keep chipping away and trying to grow the channel. Hard at this time of the season, though, because you don't know what games are going to get you the views. Some games get a lot of interest and some games don't get as much interest as you think. So it can be quite tricky this time of the year, but the best thing to do is just cover as much of the playoffs as possible in all the leagues and see where we end up. But yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lords. Appreciate you recognising the work I put in today, mate. Top man. And Stevie's saying, welcome, William. Nice to have you in the chat. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Nice to have you part of the Fandom community, William. You'll certainly be welcome here, mate. As lots of top fans of sport in all different clubs, but a great football fan community we're starting to build here. And hopefully in the future will become bigger, better, and a lot more like a football family. But we will be a unique channel if we keep building positive vibes with mixed fans here on Fandom. Thank you for that, Stevie. Oxford now with a shot. And it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort. Shot from distance. I think it actually took a deflection. Yeah, that's a really confident effort. But goalkeepers decided it's a goal kick. So Peterborough now to play out from the back as they play the ball out wide on this near side. Ball played forward up towards the halfway line, but it just goes out of play there. And that's going to be a throw-in to Peterborough. Pretty much bang on the halfway line. William saying, cheers, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, William. Top stuff, mate. Classy guy. Straight away with the positive vibes. New in the chat. You'll certainly fit in well, William. Top stuff, mate. And Pure saying, William, all good bunch of people here. Just continue commenting. Absolutely. Well said, Pure Lawless. Well said, mate. Ball played out wide on that far side as it's knocked away and it's gone out for a throw-in on that far side to Peterborough midway inside the Oxford half. Now Peterborough with the possession. Stevie saying, I know, loyalists, surprised Gaz not lost his voice. Yeah, I know. I've been doing some intense football the last couple of days with some seriously important games. Now, the ball played forward on that far side as it's deflected out of play, and that's going to be another throw into Peterborough as they take it quickly. Now playing it back to the halfway line. And Piolo is liking that. Thank you, mate. Geordie's with us. How you doing, Geordie? I thought I might see you before. Drop in on the game. We did your club before, mate. Thought I might have seen you drop in. If you get a chance, Geordie, go and drop a like on it, mate. We covered your club before with the win against Burnley. I presume you might have been at the game or possibly watching it in the pub or something, mate. But thank you for dropping in, Geordie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Geordie saying, hello, guys. Happy with our boys. Comfortable victory over Burnley. Yeah, we covered it earlier, mate. I'm not sure if you saw us pop up on in your feed, but we did cover it before. Burnley and Newcastle, good victory for you guys. We played really well, to be fair. And as we were just saying, we're quite surprised that Burnley haven't played better this season under Vincent Kompany, but maybe they'll come back stronger. He is only in his second year, though, isn't he, of management, so got to give him time to learn and improve. But thank you for being with us, Geordie. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, if you get a chance, mate, go and drop in on that other stream. If you can, just drop a like. I always encourage you guys to at least drop likes on the club, on the games we cover for your own club. If you don't mind, that would be appreciated, Geordie. But hope you've had a good day, mate. Welcome to the show. Oxford now playing the ball out wide. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Peterborough. As both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box. It's headed forward as Oxford managed to intercept it on the edge of the centre circle. Now they play the ball forward as it's knocked long down the field now by Oxford. Headed back in the direction it came from by Peterborough. And now Oxford win it on this near side as they challenge and keep the possession, playing it out wide to this near side. Now cutting it back inside as they race forward down the middle. It's a little shove there by Peterborough. No foul given, though, right in front of the referee. As now Peterborough on the charge, racing forward as they knock the ball out wide on that far side, coming towards the edge of the Oxford box, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in, and it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side of the field. Geordie's saying, congratulations, Tractor Boys. Welcome to the Premier League. Well said, Geordie. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. And Pure Law saying, Geordie, mate, hello. Hope you're well. Top stuff. Thank you, Pure Lawlist. You guys, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Loving the positive vibes from you guys that are regular fan dinners. Thank you very much. So, corner on the far side. Pure Law saying 4-1. Good result, Geordie. Absolutely. Corner comes in. It's headed away. As Peterborough managing to pick up the loose ball outside the box. Now they play it back up into the centre circle before knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Is Geordie still with us, or is he gone? Is he gone already? I think he might have gone already. Pure Lawlist. Now Peterborough playing the ball forward down the middle as they kick the ball long. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Oxford, as now they managed to get the ball down on the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball played out wide to that far side as they come forward now into the Peterborough half. Peterborough quickly shuffling players across to press the ball as Oxford just cut it back again into the centre circle. Piolo is saying that's if I'm talking about the correct game, Geordie. Yeah, you are, mate. Yeah, you are. You are. Leon Cludere. How you doing, Leon? Leon Cludere saying face blue wide. I think that's an emoji. How you doing, Leon? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Sorry, I pressed the wrong one then. Welcome, Leon. Leon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Leon Cludere. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. But you guys can see when you put emojis, sometimes it comes up like that as it's written rather than shows the emoji. But thank you for that, Leon. Welcome to Fandom, mate. Pure Law saying, well, hello, Leon. Thank you. Pure Law is top man. Oxford now playing the ball out wide on this near side as it's deflected out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in on this near side. Pretty much bang on the halfway line. So throwing to Oxford, it's actually just a yard or two inside the Peterborough half. So thank you for that, Pure Law. It's top man. You're a classy guy, mate. Pure Law saying, just learning the nickname of English League teams, Geordies. Yeah, well, Pure Law, obviously Newcastle known as the Geordies. And obviously the Toon, as I told you before. But yeah, there's a lot to learn, mate. Even me, I've been a long-standing football fan in England, and even me, I don't remember them all. But yeah, I'll certainly help you along the way, mate. Try and pick it up. The ones I know a lot, but I don't know them all. Now, Peterborough winning the ball back on that far side as they race forward now, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played in, taken to the byline as Oxford trying to challenge, but it's just cut back outside the box as Peterborough regain the possession under pressure. Now they play it back in as they come forward again on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box as the ball crossed in, but it's deflected into the goalkeeper's path. And the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably. Now kicks the ball long up the field as Peterborough win it back. Now playing out wide on this near side as there's a coming together there. And the referee's blown for the foul. So free kick to Peterborough, pretty much bang on the halfway line on this near side. Ball played back into the centre as it's knocked out wide to that far side. Peterborough just cutting it back there to their centre backs. Now trying to come forward. If you're just joining us, guys, we are just 29 and a half minutes gone, still 0-0. Now the ball played out wide on this near side of Oxford. Oh, that's a poor challenge by Oxford. Sliding challenge. And he's got more of the man than he has of the ball. And he's going to get booked for that. Yep, yellow card. Yeah, that's a little bit of a poor challenge there. Can see what his intention is, but he's ended up taking more of the man than he has of the ball. Yeah, a little bit reckless that. I'm sure that's how the way the referee's seen it anyway. So Ruben Rodriguez, the Portuguese Oxford player, has been booked for that challenge. Now Peterborough with a free kick, playing it back to the goalkeeper as Oxford quickly press the ball. Peterborough now playing it out wide to that far side as they try to come forward now. Oxford trying to challenge, and it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Hope Dave's enjoying his Star Trek night. He's tell you we're watching Star Trek tonight, didn't he? He was having a Star Trek marathon. Big Star Trek fan. So I hope he's enjoying that tonight. I'm sure he'll let us know when we see him in the next couple of days. Peterborough now playing the ball out wide on this near side as it's chipped forward. Won back by Oxford inside their own half as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played out to that far side as Peterborough quickly come to press from the front, but Oxford just cuts it back to the goalkeeper there. Piolo saying, who would you prefer to play Wanderers, Gaz? I haven't really got a preference, to be honest, out of these two teams, to be fair, mate. I haven't really got a preference. Whichever one wants to get beat. Whichever one wants to get beat, which is neither, obviously. But yeah, Oxford now with the possession as they just trying to play out from the back, knocking the ball forward as they kick the ball long now down the field, trying to get in behind the Peterborough defence on this near side as Oxford just managing to get to it first as now they play it into the box, looking to get the shot off, and they do, but it's a timid effort as the ball rolls back to the goalkeeper. And Bjorn is liking that. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that's a good in that, isn't it? Whichever one wants to get beat. Thank you, Bjorn Lawless. Ball knocked out play on this near side. That's going to be a throw in to Peterborough. Ball comes back in play as Peterborough now with the possession. Trying to come forward as Oxford make the challenge, and it's knocked out of play on this near side for another throw in. Oxford now playing the ball back to their centre backs. And Steve is saying, great answer, guys. Thank you, Stevie. I'm pure loyalist. Well, that's say no preference either team, but whichever one wants to get beat, bring it on. Thank you, guys. Let's hope there's some. Let's hope they're shaking in their shorts at the thought of facing my beloved Club Bolton. We'll see what happens, though. May the best team win. I'm always good sportsman. Good sportsmanship. May the best team win. But obviously, I'm certainly hoping my team can come out on top overall in the playoffs. But whichever team win, they deserve it. So that's a long time ago. Just seeing a highlight there of Division 3. That's some time ago. Now, the ball knocked out of play on this near side. Suddenly got a bit scruffy, the game, as the ball's gone out of play now a couple of times in the last few minutes. Oxford now playing it back in, as now they knock it back to their centre-backs midway inside their own half. Now they knock it out wide to that far side. It's played forward as Peterborough come to challenge, but Oxford managing to keep the possession as they just cut it back and eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Stevie's saying, Pure saying, Stevie, he's not giving anything away. No. Well, we'll see what happens. Thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. William is saying, I think Oxford would be easier than Peterborough for our style. Yeah, I think good shout, mate. Good shout. I think our fans will make a big impact in the final, though. I think Bolton fans will go to Wembley in numbers. I know. Well, as you know, William, I'm sure you know, being a Bolton fan, Wanderers will certainly fill out their allocation, as they most of the time when we've gone to Wembley, we've filled out our allocation. Not sure if Oxford and Peterborough will fill out their allocation, though. What do you guys think? They should, because they're both southern clubs, aren't they? Both just outside of London. So they should potentially fill their allocation. It's not as far for them to travel to go to Wembley. But yeah, I'm confident Wanderers fans will go down there in numbers in the playoff final. But yeah, that's a good shout, that, William. Good shout, mate. Well said. Yeah, good logic. I like the logic in that, mate. I like the logic. At least he's thinking about the tactics. So thank you for that, William. Good shout, mate. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as it's knocked out of play. Well, I think the referee's going to give the foul there. Yeah, just a clumsy challenge by Peterborough. So that's going to be a free. I think it's going to be a free kick to Oxford on this near side of the field. Thank you, William. Good shout, mate. Stevie saying Prop doesn't want to jinx anything. No, exactly. See, Stevie's on it. Well said, Stevie. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, you're on it, Stevie. Can't you tell Stevie knows me? I'm not tempting fate. Oxford now with a free kick on this near side. Midway inside the Peterborough half. Ball crossed long in towards the edge of the box. It's headed away, but Oxford managed to pick it up as now they cross the ball into the box. It's knocked away by the goalkeeper as Oxford regain the possession further up the field. Now they play it out wide on this near side. Another cross comes in. It's headed towards goal. And it just goes wide of this near post. And that's, I think, is that going to be a corner? Yeah, Peterborough have readied it wide. So that's going to be a corner on this near side for Oxford. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering your team or this fixture or this league, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button. Thank you very much if you have already. Oxford now with a corner as it comes in. It's deep, headed away again by Peterborough out to the opposite side. It's going to be another corner to Oxford, but this time on the opposite side of the field. Thank you, Stevie. You got my number, mate. And Pure Lawless liking that. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying, William, fair point. Yeah, I think that was good. Yeah, great comment from William. Definitely. He's definitely thinking about the tactical side of it. I love that. Love to see fans that are thinking about the tactics rather than just the name of the club. So, yeah, well said, Pure Lawless. Well said, mate. Corner comes in. And it's headed over the top of the crossbar by Oxford. Not a bad effort. Just couldn't get it on target. He was under pressure all the way as he was surrounded by Peterborough defenders. but still managed to get the header on off, should I say, but he just couldn't get it on target as he was being in a tussle there with two Peterborough defenders. Thank you, Piolo. Stevie saying, good shout, William. It's definitely got to be Bolton's year. Absolutely fit. Well, we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you for that, Stevie. We'll see what happens. As I say, definitely hope so. But may the best team win. We've got to give respect to the opposition. If we, that's always the first rule of football, in my opinion, guys. Give the respect to the opposition, and then you're in with a better shout of getting the victory. Now the ball played down that far side as Peterborough just trying to keep it in play there, but it rolls out for a goal kick to Oxford. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Piolo saying, Gaz, with what I've seen and heard, Wanderers will certainly send a good support. Well, they did when they got to the EFL Trophy last season. Last season they got to the final, and they filled out the allocation that was given. It was good attendance from Wanderers, but we'll see what happens. You never know, though, with the summer coming and the Euros as well, that might affect the ticket sales. I don't know. Obviously, if some fans are flying out to the Euros, they might not have the money to spare to go to a Wembley playoff game. So expensive being a football fan, guys. I might not spend much money on it these days, but in the past, I spent a lot of money on it when I was younger. And it's just so expensive, and it's just getting worse, isn't it, guys? Oxford now with the possession at the back. And now they try to come forward. Peterborough coming to press the ball. Now Oxford playing it long, out wide on this near side. Oh, they're in behind us. The goalkeeper just manages to come and intercept that before Oxford could latch onto it. Now Peterborough playing out from the back as they roll the ball out wide on that far side. Thank you, Piolo. Piolo saying, Stevie, it's certainly looking good for Wanderers. Well, it is in the first tie, isn't it? Definitely. Certainly Bolton looking strong in that first tie, winning yesterday against Barnsley. Most crosses. Ball played long down the field, and another clumsy challenge there. No foul given by the referee. So Peterborough back with the possession as they now try to build from the back, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. It's played forward as Oxford again challenged with a clumsy challenge. No foul given as Peterborough keep coming forward, playing the ball towards the edge of the box as Oxford trying to make the challenge. It's knocked away as the ball blasted up the field. And now Peterborough come again on this near side. The Peterborough player just seen him getting up gingerly from that earlier challenge. Oxford managed to intercept it just outside the box now as they try to come forward. But I'm surprised the referee hasn't pulled it back for that foul. Oxford now play the ball out wide on that far side as they kick the ball long. It's intercepted by Peterborough. Another sliding challenge. Some serious sliding challenges coming in from Oxford. Oxford have won it back here as they chip the ball forward. It's knocked away by Peterborough. As well, another coming together on that far side, and the referee this time is going to give the foul to Peterborough. And he's getting his... Yeah, Bennett has booked with a yellow card for the earlier challenge, and yeah, he definitely deserves it. That was a poor lunging challenge. Could have injured him seriously there. So Joe Bennett, yellow card for Oxford. Thank you, Piolos. Stevie saying, Devo loyalist. Thank you, guys. Yeah, they're certainly doing well in the first from the first leg of the other playoff. Thank you, guys. Now the ball kicked long down the field as it's bounced all the way back to the Oxford goalkeeper. And now Oxford to build from the back. But I've got to say, it's hard to call this one, but just, I don't know. Oxford look really pumped up for this. Some of the challenges they're putting in just suggest that they're really pumped for this. But Peterborough equally look good, but obviously Peterborough being the away team, maybe they're a little bit more focused on absorbing the pressure playing away from home in the first leg. So, but Oxford really look charged up, as you can tell from some of the challenges. Ball played out wide on that far side as Peterborough making the challenge, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side to Oxford. So Oxford with a throw-in deep inside the Peterborough half on the far side of the field. Ball comes back in play. As both sets of players trying to challenge for it, it's knocked up the field as Oxford regain the possession in the centre circle. Now, ball crossed out to this near side as Oxford come forward again. Peterborough keeping themselves organised at the back as Oxford try to work it down this near side. Now looking to get the crossing. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Peterborough. But Oxford pick up the loose ball on the edge of the box as they play it back in. But it's won back by Peterborough. And now Peterborough to play out from the back. 1 minute added on time at the end of this first half, guys. Don't forget, if you like us covering your team or this fixture or this league, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button if you could, guys. Thank you very much if you have already. We've had some really good likes on the other playoff game. So let's see if we can get at least 15 likes on this one. Not sure whether we will, but we got a really good like count on the playoff game last night. I think it was up to 18 likes, which is good for League One playoff at this stage of building fandom. Oxford now playing the ball forward as they kick the ball out wide on this near side. It's intercepted by Peterborough. Now, the ball knocked up the field as it's headed back in the direction by Oxford. Peterborough now with the possession as they race forward now. It's kicked long out wide to that far side as Peterborough managed to keep it in play. Now they race towards the edge of the box looking to get the shot up, but they just cut it back there as Oxford pressed the ball. Peterborough still with the possession on the edge of the box. Well, they haven't run out of time. There goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time, it's finished 0-0. We'll have a look at the half-time stats in a second, guys. See how that game has gone in numbers. Just bear me a second. Let's have a look at the half-time match stats. See who's looking like they're edging the game in numbers. Just bear me a second, guys. I will bring it up on your screen so that you guys can see. Obviously, you can see some stats there, but we like to look at these ones, or I do. So here we go. Just there we go. So this is how the game has gone in numbers in the first half, guys. Total shots, 5 for Oxford, 1 for Peterborough. Shots on target, 2 for Oxford, 1 for Peterborough. Possession, 56% for Oxford, 44% for Peterborough. Passes, 270 for Oxford, 217 for Peterborough. Pass accuracy, 83% for Oxford, 79% for Peterborough. Fouls, 4 against Oxford, 9 against Peterborough. Yellow cards, 2 for Oxford, none for Peterborough. Red cards, none. Offsides, none. And corners, 3 for Oxford, 1 for Peterborough. So not an awful lot between the two teams. Oxford just edging the possession slightly. Obviously, Oxford have had the better of the chances, but you would expect that with them being the home team. But yeah, as regards to passes and possession, at pass accuracy, they're very, very similar. So yeah, not a lot in it so far, guys. I'll leave that on the screen for a moment to let you guys have a look. Pure Life saying, Gaz, football prices are getting to be a joke, taking it to extreme. Absolutely, I agree. Pure Life, it's getting stupid, mate. Getting absolutely stupid. And you know what makes it worse is that we keep hearing that the media companies, one particular one, which is Sky, is pumping big money into English football. They made a record deal with the Premier League about 3 years ago. So clubs now in the Premier League don't need to charge They don't need. They could actually fill the ground and still make profit if they didn't charge for tickets. Get that, guys. If they didn't charge for tickets, they could still make a profit. But yet they're still with the rocket high prices for Premier League games. We're just hearing next season in all EFL leagues, that's Championship, League One, League Two, Sky have pumped a big amount of money in as they've signed a new contract with the EFL, so they're going to be pumping a lot more money in. And I'll bet you any money we do not see that reflect in ticket prices. I bet you any money clubs don't give a discount. I've already heard that my club is putting the ticket prices up, so why they need to put the ticket prices up when they're going up into, if they get promoted, they're going to get more money for being in the Championship. They're also going to get more money because Sky are investing more into the EFL for more rights to more EFL games, but yet the club will still put ticket prices up. It's an absolute rip-off. An absolute rip-off. So, yep, you're absolutely right, Pure Loyalist. Well said, mate. Stevie, Pure Loyalist with a thumbs up to Stevie. Thank you, mate. Pure Loyalist saying, Gaz, Stevie, William, Charlie, Leon, Lionel, I may have to leave before halftime for 30 minutes, but I will let you know. No worries, Pure Loyalist. If you need to jump off, mate, not a problem. Thank you for being with us. I appreciate it, mate. And not a problem if you need to jump off. That's totally understandable. You've got other things to get on with. But thank you for being with us, Pure Loyalist. Top man. Pure Loyalist saying 7 likes. Add it as it stands, guys. Just go in to check Mrs. and Bianca have liked. Add you. As you know, I go upstairs and leave them to their own thing. No worries, Pure Loyalist. Well, it's okay, mate. Leave them to their own thing if they're busy watching something else. That's understandable. Obviously, really want to get the likes off you guys, really, that are listening in. My earphones have just died. But thank you very much anyway. Appreciated, Pure Loyalist. Top man. Thank you, mate. Pure Loyalist saying they are just hitting the like button now, Gaz. Well, tell them thank you very much, Mrs. Loyalist. And Bianca, really appreciate the support, guys. Disappointing that we're having to do that, to be honest. But if we can, I'd like to say, I'd like to see the like count, because if it's not appreciated me doing this game, there's no point me doing the second leg, is there? So, yeah, if the fans that are clicking in don't appreciate my efforts, then maybe they'll regret it when nobody's covering the second leg. Pure Loyalty saying that's just greed from the clubs, guys. I know, mate. It is. It's just getting greedy. Absolute disgrace. Stevie saying, so true, Loyalist. Yep, you guys are right. You guys are absolutely right. Pure Loyalty saying, Stevie, it's ridiculous, mate. It certainly is. Like I say, Premier League have signed a new contract with the EFL, so they're going to be pumping 900 and what was it? 900, about 950 million pounds into EFL clubs over the next 3 years. I think it's either 3 years or 5 years. But even still, I mean, I know it's not Premier League money, but it still means that those clubs are going to get extra investment that they wouldn't normally get. So, you know, if they don't pass a little bit of that on, reducing ticket prices or at least freezing ticket prices, you're absolutely right. Just shows how greedy these clubs are. Ridiculous that the Premier League, the EFL clubs are going to be getting a lot bigger paycheck, and yet they're still going to be shafting fans for the ticket price. That's the only way I can describe it, guys. So if you're just dropping in, guys, it's currently 0-0. We did just bring up the stats, so if you want to see the halftime match stats, there is some on the screen there for you. But if you just back it up a little, you will see the other stats also that was highlighted. So just letting you guys know. Pure Loyalty saying it's meant to be the clubs that pay wages to players, as it looks like it's the fans are paying them. Yes, and if it is the fans that paying the players the wages, then shouldn't there be a wage cap? You know what I mean? Shouldn't there be a salary cap if it is the fans that's playing these players extreme wages? I was shocked last season, with a couple of seasons ago, with hearing Mo Salah demanding £500,000 a week. What player needs £500,000 a week? Is £250,000 not enough? That's just pure greed. That is just pure greed, and he was holding the club to ransom to get it as well. I think the club eventually managed to agree. I think it was 350,000 he got a week, but that's still ridiculous. Why does he need that money? Why does he need all that money? £250,000 a week. If a player gets £250,000 a week in the Premier League, that's £1,000,000 a month. Do you know what I mean? So these players are just greedy. If that's £1,000,000 a month, that totals to £12 million in a year, and that isn't including the extra 5 week months. Do you know what I mean? So £12 million a year, and a player plays for what? Around 10 years. How many millions are they making? There's just absolute total greed from the players. That's why I don't buy into these fans that are obsessed with players with big names like Haaland and Pure and Raheem Sterling and Mo Salah. Yes, they're absolutely fantastic players. We love watching them. But why should they be getting such extraordinary amounts of wages when we see firemen put their lives at the risk for a fraction, for a pittance? Do you know what I mean? Ambulance drivers put their lives at risk dealing with drunks and trying to get race through traffic to save people's lives. Do you know what I mean? So emergency services like the life Coast Guard, fire service, ambulance service. These people are earning a pittance, and yet they actually put their life on the line. And then you see players demanding more than £250,000 a week in the Premier League. Just not acceptable to me. Not acceptable. Pure Lodge is saying the fans should get a say in what players come to clubs and what players come to the club if that's the case. Absolutely, yep. Well said, Pure Lodge. I think fans should definitely get a say in the wages. And the reason that the Premier League will not cap the wages is because they know that the La Liga won't do it. So La Liga and Bundesliga would then be able to pay better wages because that's all that would happen. The Premier League would cap the price of the wages, and the La Liga clubs would just pay a little bit more to get the better players, and players would go for it because they're greedy. They're greedy and selfish. Well, when you look at it with some reality, guys, look at what a fireman earns. Look at what an ambulance service person earns. Somebody that's a Coast Guard. I mean, most Coast Guards are voluntary. You know what I mean? So it's just no logic in it. But thank you for that, Pure Lois. Great comment, mate. And Pure Lois said, well said. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Very kind of you to say, mate. But it is. It is when you look at it like that, guys. It is ridiculous when you see that, like I say, firemen getting a pittance and they put their life on the line. Just no. Nobody will ever justify to me a player getting more than £250,000. No player whatsoever. No fan will ever convince me that that's right. But anyway, not to worry. I think that's a debate for another day. But yeah, I'm going to quickly jump and go and just grab a quick half a bottle because I'm absolutely famished, guys. Not had nothing to eat properly today. So I'll be back with you in a second. Keep your comments coming, guys. I would love to hear more from you. I'll be right back in a second. As I say, please do feel free to drop your comments in. Would love to hear from you. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So thank you, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless saying, salute to all emergency services. Absolutely, yeah, well said, Pure Lawless. Thank you for that, mate. We're just about to get back underway. Sorry, guys, the radar is slightly ahead of me. Paris is saying Birmingham City relegated today. I know, mate. I know. Welcome to the show, Paris. I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Quite shocking, the likes today, guys. We're getting more likes off neutral fans than we are from Oxford and Peterborough fans. So clearly they don't like us doing their covering their club. That's really poor, especially considering we got good support last night from Bolton and Barnsley fans. Maybe Oxford and Peterborough fans don't feel as passionate about showing support to channels that give their club coverage. Well, if that's the case, then we won't be covering them as much in the future. As I say, likes give us an indication you guys like us covering the game. Disappointing to see more likes coming in from neutral fans than Oxford and Peterborough fans, but it is what it is. Thank you for that, Paris. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Peterborough now with the possession on this near side as the ball played forward. I've lost my sound because my earphones have gone dead because I've had them on so long today. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. So we're covering this game with no sound for the second half. As the ball has gone out of play there. And that will be a throw into Peterborough on this near side. As they now try to come forward, playing out from the back, knocking the ball long down this near side. But Oxford quickly come to challenge for it before Peterborough could manage to play the ball forward there. Now Peterborough playing the ball back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper plays it out wide on that far side. Oxford come to challenge for it, but Peterborough kick the ball long up towards the halfway line as they keep the possession there. Thank you, Paris. Welcome to the show, mate. Not sure if I gave you a clap, but if I didn't, there you go, Paris. Thank you, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Pure Lawless is saying, Paris Hughes, hello again. I hope you are well. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top man. Now, the ball knocked out of play there, and that's going to be a goal kick to Peterborough. Pure Lawless saying, sorry, folks, need to go. Hopefully, get back before the end. But if not, take care and catch up soon. All the very best to everyone here and those who aren't. Thank you very much, Pure Lawless. Yep, no worries, mate. Stay safe and well. Stay safe and well, mate. Safe travels wherever you're going. And thank you for being with us for the first half. Top class support from Pure Lawless. Not even an English football fan, a Scottish fan, but showing great support here on the League One playoffs here on Fanden. Thank you very much for being with us, Pure Lawless. Stay safe and well, mate. Best wishes to you and the family. Take care, mate. Now Oxford with the possession in the centre as they knock it out wide to this near side. Peterborough coming to challenge for it, but Oxford managing to keep it there as they just cut it back to their centre backs. Now trying to edge the way forward as Peterborough pressing the ball from the front. Oxford now play it out wide on that far side, but then just cut it back again. Stevie's saying, thank you, loyalist. Catch up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Well said, mate. Ball kicked long down the field now by Oxford as it's headed back in the direction from, but Oxford picking up the loose ball midway inside the Peterborough half. Now they play it out wide to that far side as it's played forward. And now Oxford racing towards the edge of the box. Cross attempted there, but it's intercepted by Peterborough in the box. Now Peterborough kicking the ball long up the field as Oxford trying to head it forward, but unable to as Peterborough challenged for it on that far side, but Oxford still managing to keep the possession. Now the ball played back out wide on that far side. There's a bit of a tussle there, and the referee's blown for the foul. So that's going to be a free kick on the far side of the field. So which way is he given this? Because I'm not seeing an awful lot wrong in that challenge. Yeah, he's giving it Peterborough's weight. So Peterborough, yeah, I think it's because the Oxford player just trapped the Peterborough player's arm in the as they was coming forward. Now the ball played long down the field by Peterborough as it's knocked back in the direction it came from by Oxford. Peterborough managing to regain the possession. As now they play the ball up towards the edge of the centre circle. Oxford trying to challenge there, but Peterborough managing to keep it as they just cut it back to their centre backs. Now playing it out wide on that far side as they kick the ball long up the field into the Oxford half, but Oxford managing to intercept it and play it back to the goalkeeper. Pitch side with the parts. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Pitch side with the parts saying, just thought I would stop in. Hello, everyone. Thank you, pitch side with the parts. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend, as I say. And thank you very much for dropping in. Top man. Thank you, pitch side with the parts. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Eunice Sigari. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your second name correctly, mate. Humorous saying, Vamos, Oxford. Well, welcome to Football Fan then, Yamos. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Take it you're an Oxford fan. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Football Fan then. Now Oxford with a possession as they knock the ball forward. It's won back by Peterborough on the edge of the centre circle. As now they try to come forward, playing it out wide to that far side. Thank you for that, Yamos. As I say, welcome to Fan then. Pitch side with the part saying, how's it going? Not too bad, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, pitch side. Hope you've had a good weekend so far, mate. And as I say, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Understand if you can't stay too long, mate, but thank you for dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Oh, Oxford losing the ball now as Peterborough come towards the edge of the box to get the shot off, and it's gone wide of the far post. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be a goal kick. Yep, goal kick for Oxford. Thank you for that, pitch side top man. Yamos is saying Oxford. Thank you, mate. I think he's got an English. I think he's struggling with the English. And Yamos saying Oxford the best. And thank you, bro. Pleasure. My pleasure, Yamos. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. And as I say, welcome to Football Fan then and the Fan then community. Oxford now on the charge as they try to get the cross in there, but it's deflected behind by Peterborough. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Oxford. Thank you for that, Yamos. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. So corner on the far side for Oxford. Parry saying 0-0. Yep, still 0-0, mate. Still 0-0. 52 minutes gone. Oxford now with the corner on the far side of the field. And Yamos saying no. 0-0. Yeah, 0-0 at the moment, mate. But Oxford have got a corner here. It crossed in deep, headed towards back towards goal. And Oxford have scored! Oxford with a goal! As the ball was crossed in deep towards the back post, it was headed back in towards the front of goal, and Oxford have managed to head it into the back of the net to open the scoring. 52 and a half minutes gone. Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. Really good cross into the box there from the corner. I thought it was actually going to go out of play because it was that tight, but Oxford managed to keep it in play, knocked it back in front of goal, and then just a header past the goalkeeper sees them open the scoring. Yeah, really, really nice bit of play there from the set piece for Oxford. So 1-0 to Oxford. As they have the advantage now. Paris saying 1-0. Thank you, Paris. Yeah, 1-0 to Oxford at the moment. Just scored from that set piece. Good corner. As I say, I thought it was going to go out of play because it was so tight to the touchline. But Oxford managed to keep it in and knock it back in front of goal. And then it was just a simple header, but it wasn't as simple as it looked. More with the goal. as he was under pressure from the Peterborough defender. Now Peterborough trying to play out from the back as they play the ball out wide on that far side. It's deflected out of play by Oxford, and that's going to be a throw-in on the far side of the field. And Yamos is saying, I'm from Morocco. Ah, right, Morocco in Africa. It's Africa, that, isn't it, Morocco? Pleasure to have you with us, Yamos. Big hello to you out there in Morocco. Welcome to the Football Fan Den and the Fan Den community. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And as I say, big thumbs up and waves to you out there in Morocco, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Peterborough now with the possession on the edge of the centre circle as they play the ball out wide on this near side. Oxford trying to challenge for it. Peterborough managed to keep it, playing the ball long down the field. Now Peterborough with the cross into the box as it's headed away by Oxford, and the ball bounces out on that far side for a throw into Peterborough right next to the corner flag on the far side of the field. Thank you for that, Yamos. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your club or this league or this fixture, then the best way to let us know that is hitting that like button. Hopefully, we can match the other playoff that we did last night. We managed to get 18 likes on that playoff game last night between Bolton and Barnsley. It'd be nice to match it here in this one to show the same kind of passion from Peterborough and Oxford fans that we cover the game. And thank you very much if you have already. William Fitch saying, well done, Oxford. Thank you, William. Thank you for that, mate. Did you pop in earlier? I'm trying to just check. Yeah, you did. Sorry, mate. Once I get familiar with you guys, it's been, if you pop on a few times, then I'll start to get familiar with the account names. But thank you for that, William. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Now Oxford with the possession as they play the ball forward, but it's knocked back in the direction it came from by Peterborough. As Oxford now trying to play out from the back, playing it out wide, but just cutting it back to the goalkeeper as Peterborough press well from the front. Yamos saying, thank you, brother. My pleasure, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Thank you, Yamos. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And thank you for the kind words, mate. Top man. Top man. Thank you for that, Yamos. Paris is saying, Paris, Birmingham City. I take it, Paris, you're disappointed with Birmingham going down, but hopefully they come back stronger, mate. Hopefully they can have a good season next season and come back stronger. Keep the faith, Paris. Thank you, mate. Now the ball deflected out of play on that far side, and that's going to be another throw-in. And I think we're going to see a Peterborough substitution here. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 57 minutes gone. Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. Oxford now with the possession as they play it back to their centre-backs just inside their own half. Peterborough pressing the ball from the front. So now Oxford play it out wide on that far side. Oxford just managing to keep the possession under pressure there as Peterborough pressing well from the front, and Oxford play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Yamos saying, you two are welcome to Morocco. Thank you very much, Yamos. Very kind of you to say, mate. And Paris saying, sorry, no apologies needed, Paris. No apologies needed, mate. Understandable that fans and you may be obviously a bit disappointed with certain clubs this season, mate. But thank you, Paris. No apology needed, mate. Mr. Barnes, how you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Ryan saying, come on, Oxford. If Barnsley, we win Tuesday, let Oxford remember 2016 playoffs, laugh out loud. You just can't resist the banter, can you, Ryan? You just can't resist. You think Oxford fans will care about a playoff in 8 years ago? They're not going to care about that, mate, when they're playing in a playoff right now. They're going to be focused on this, mate. Honest, Ryan, you've got to learn when to play the banter, mate, when to use it and when not to use it. Mr. Barnes is saying, hey up, Gaz and chat. Thank you for that, Ryan. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Now, Peterborough playing the ball out wide on that far side as Oxford come to challenge for it, but Peterborough managing to keep it here as they try to play it up the field, but it's deflected out on that far side for a throw into Peterborough, as it just takes a deflection off the Oxford player. So throw into Peterborough midway inside their own half on the far side of the field as now they come charging forward up towards the halfway line. Challenge comes in from Oxford, but Peterborough managing to keep it as they just cut it back to their defensive line. Now playing the ball out wide on this near side as they come forward now. That goal seems to have lit a spark into Peterborough as now they play it into the box, getting the shot off, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Oxford. Ball played out wide on this near side as it's kicked long up the field. And now Peterborough trying to come forward again here as they play the ball back into the centre. Ball played in towards the edge of the centre circle as Peterborough now knock it out wide on that far side, but it's deflected out of play by Oxford on the far side of the field, and that's going to be a throw into Peterborough just inside their own half, but about 2 or 3 yards from the halfway line. Now the ball comes back in play as Peterborough just cut it back to their centre-backs just on the edge of their own box. Mr. Barnes is saying, just chilling out one before I will be going to Wigan. I mean Bolton on Tuesday night. Well, hope you have a safe journey over to the Reebok, mate. Safe travels. If you go into the game, mate, hope you have a safe journey and enjoy the game. Not going to wish you well for the result, though, as you can understand, I'm sure, mate. But I will wish you well for the journey and safe travels there and safe travels back home, mate. So, free kick on this near side for Oxford as the referee now blows the whistle. Oxford playing the ball long down the field, but it's headed on and it just bounces back to the Peterborough goalkeeper. Peterborough now playing out from the back as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Oxford trying to challenge for it, but Peterborough just cut it back to the edge of their own box. Now the ball played out towards this near side as they keep the possession. Ball played long down the field. It's won back by Oxford as they knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Oxford with the possession midway inside the Peterborough half as they're forced to cut it back to their defensive line. As Peterborough pressing the ball well. Now Oxford play it out wide on that far side as they keep the possession under pressure. Just cutting it back to their centre-backs on the edge of their own box. Ball eventually played all the way back to the goalkeeper as Peterborough pressed the ball well. It's knocked out wide on that far side by the goalkeeper, and that will be a throw-in on the far side for Peterborough, midway inside the Oxford half. Now the ball comes back in as Peterborough play it back to the halfway line. Now long ball down the middle as Peterborough play it towards the edge of the box, just keeping it in play there as now it's knocked out wide on this near side. Oxford coming to press the ball with Peterborough cut it back into the centre. Now trying to keep the possession as they come forward, knocking it out wide to the far side as they trying to stretch the Oxford formation. Now coming towards the edge of the box as Peterborough they played it forward there, but it's intercepted by Oxford before eventually it's crossed into the box, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably there, and that will be relief momentarily for Oxford. Don't forget, guys, if you're listening in the background, please do feel free to drop your comments in. Would love to hear from you, and please do hit that like button. If you could, guys, would be appreciated. Thank you very much if you have already. If you're listening in on YouTube, then please do consider subscribing. If you're listening in on Kick, please do follow. So now Oxford with the possession as they kick the ball long on that far side. It's deflected forward there, but as Peterborough managed to win it back. Now Peterborough trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball long up towards the halfway line. It's intercepted by Oxford before being deflected out of play on that far side for a throw-in to Peterborough. Mr. Barnsley saying last season when won playoffs, Bolton kicked off with us. Lancashire Police help us out. I don't even know what he's talking about there. I remember a lot of insults from Barnsley fans last season, but do you see me going on about it, Ryan? Honest. Oh, you're starting to really test my patience, Ryan. You really are, mate. You really are. Ball played forward here by Oxford as now they play the ball back to their centre backs. Ball knocked into the centre circle. And now they play it out wide on that far side. It's knocked long down the far side of the field as Peterborough trying to challenge for it there, but just managing to keep it. As now they play it into the box. It's headed away by Peterborough, but not completely cleared as now Peterborough knock it out wide to this near side, and Oxford come across, make the challenge, and the ball is knocked out of play there. So free kick on this near side. Jamie's with us. Oh, great. Thank you, Jamie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Mr. Barnsley trying to test my patience, mate. So good to have an intelligent foot fan with us. How you doing, Jamie? Welcome to the show, mate. Jamie saying, hey up, Gaz. How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're having a good day, mate. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Be nice to have some intelligent football conversation. We had Pure Lawless in the first half, but he's had to nip off. He said he's going to try and get back with us, mate, but he's had to nip off, I think, for family reasons, maybe dropping his daughter off at home or something. I'm not sure. But good to have you with us, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. And Jamie saying, and everyone in the chat, top stuff, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Hopefully be a release to have you involved, Jamie. We had some good conversation in the first half, but then Mr. Barnsley's just dropped in and put a sour note on it because he can't focus on football. It's just a clan mentality from him, as usual. Remembers every detail in favour of Barnsley. Doesn't remember every detail against Barnsley, though, does he? Really going to be getting close to getting to block that lad because he's really testing my patience. Try to be positive. Everybody keeps trying to be positive with him, but all he does is come in here winding everybody up or trying to wind people up. Peterborough now playing the ball forward as it's knocked long down this near side. Oxford trying to challenge for it. Thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie saying, sorry being late. No apology needed, Jamie. No apologies. I appreciate the gesture, mate. I totally understand you guys have other things going on sometimes, mate. So no apologies needed, but appreciate the gesture, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us, Jamie. Thank you for that, mate. But as I say, no apology needed. But I appreciate the gesture, mate. Thank you. Peterborough now with a shot. And he's straight down the goalkeeper's throat as he manages to intercept that comfortably. Jamie saying, just having tea. All right, okay, no worries, mate. Enjoy your food. Don't be rushing to eat it, mate. Don't want to give yourself indigestion. You can drop in and get involved in the chat as and when you finish your dinner, mate. Thank you for being with us, though, Jamie. Jamie saying, sound. So same old Barnsley, Brian. He will get blocked soon. I know. I keep trying to be patient with him. He's going to regret it when the channel grows bigger and we get more fans involved, and he's going to want to be involved then, and he's going to regret winding everybody up then. I don't mind him being proud of his own town club. I understand that. But a true football fan can obviously put his own team to one side and enjoy football from other teams, but he never does it. Never does it. He's always got to come in trying to wind people up with Barnsley banter. And we don't mind it when there's a time when it's the right time and place. But he's putting comments in trying to banter Oxford about a playoff game 8 years ago, Jamie. Do you think Oxford playing in this playoff will care one bit about a playoff 8 years ago? They're not going to care one bit about it. They're going to be totally focused on this playoff, not on a playoff from 8 years ago. But Ryan cannot resist trying to banter opposition fans about old fixtures. And he, as you say, he's going to regret it when he's going to push me too far one day, and I will end up blocking him. I've already got a new strategy how I'm going to deal with Ryan in the future because I'm getting a bit frustrated with him now. Keep trying to be positive with him, but he doesn't take the hint, and he just keeps coming in with the childish banter. Oxford, oh, ball played long there by Peterborough as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Oxford. But thank you, Jamie. At least somebody understands. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying, I'm happy Bolton got 3 goals yesterday from Barnsley. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, don't rise to it, mate, but thank you for that, mate. Top man. Ball knocked forward here as Oxford intercept it on the halfway line. It's played forward. Well, the referee's going to give the foul there to Oxford. So free kick on this near side for Oxford. We're just coming up towards 70 minutes gone. So we're into the last 20 minutes here, guys. Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. Jamie is saying Oxford 8 years ago. Whoa, come on, Barnsley. Only go back to old winning days. I know, Jamie. I know, mate. It's just poor, isn't it? It's really poor from Ryan to be bantering for 8 years ago. 8 years ago. You know what I mean? Um, but he doesn't. The thing is, he banters other fans, but he doesn't like it when he gets it back. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't like it when he gets it back. You know, Wednesday fans could have been on here bantering uh, uh, Barnsley all season long for the playoff last season, but did they? No, because they've got bigger fish to fry. They don't remember all results like that because they've got bigger ambitions. They have ambitions to achieve success in the championship. So as far as they're concerned, they got a good win against Barnsley in the playoff. They obviously they're going to remember it. Yes, of course they are, but they move on. They move on because they've got bigger ambitions than remembering all results. But yep, thank you for that, Jamie. Well said, mate. Oxford now with the possession on the edge of their own box as they just cut it back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field as it's won back by Peterborough. As Oxford quickly challenged for it there as they managed to win it back, playing it towards the edge of the box, but it's intercepted by Peterborough. It's now, well, Oxford with a poor challenge there. I don't know what he's protesting the referee about there because it was a poor challenge from the Oxford player, Harris. Why do I feel I'm talking down into this microphone tonight? So that's going to be a free kick for Peterborough on the edge of the box. Yeah, the flag went up on this near side for that challenge. Now Peterborough playing the ball out wide on that far side as it's knocked forward. As Peterborough now racing forward down the middle, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as Oxford come to challenge for it. Peterborough still with the possession as they race towards the edge of the box. It's knocked away by Oxford. And the ball blasted up the field as it bounces all the way back to the Peterborough goalkeeper. Possession since the goal, guys. Oxford 34%, Peterborough 66%. So that's since the Oxford goal. That's the percentage of possession. Jamie's saying, great win for Wednesday today. I'm happy they're staying up. Absolutely, yep. I think they deserve it, mate. I think they deserve it. There was one point in the season where they looked like they were going down and really struggling earlier on in the season, but they've kept chipping away. They kept grinding out results, picking up points as much as possible where they can, and they managed to dig themselves out of the relegation zone. Sometimes you just have to take your hat off and respect the work rate and the commitment by players. So, yeah, well said, Jamie. Well said. I think Sheffield Wednesday fans should be really proud of their team's effort this season. It was always going to be a tough ask going up from the playoffs, but they managed to grind out the results and keep themselves in the championship. Well said, Jamie. Well said. We can look forward to the Steel City Derby next season as well. Stevie's saying, evening, Jamie. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Jamie saying hello to Stevie, mate. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Peterborough now with the possession at the back as they play the ball forward, coming up towards the halfway line as they knock it out wide on that far side, trying to come forward still here as Oxford trying to challenge. Peterborough play the ball forward as it's intercepted and knocked away, but Peterborough regain the possession on the halfway line. So, yep, thank you for that, Stevie and Jamie. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you very much. Peterborough now trying to work it down that far side as they just cut it back there as Oxford trying to challenge. Peterborough managing to keep it here as now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Oxford, but not cleared as they've managed to kick the ball up into the air. And now we've got it coming together and the referee's going to give the foul there. So free kick on the edge of the box on the far side of the field. Wow, bit of a regret doing this game. I thought we'd have more interest from Oxford and Peterborough fans. But not one Oxford and Peterborough fan. I think, actually, tell a lie. We did have one fan pop in before, didn't we? Unas, who is an Oxford fan in Morocco, I think he said. Did he say Oxford? Yeah, he did. So only one Oxford fan. Disappointing that Peterborough, not one Peterborough fan, and they're the away team. You'd think you'd have at least one Peterborough fan drop in, wouldn't you, guys? Peterborough now on the edge of the box here as they try cutting it back inside. As Oxford trying to play challenge for it, but Peter managed to keep it as they knock it out wide. Now trying to get the shot off, but it's deflected by Oxford. And now the referee's blown for a foul. So that's going to be a free kick. I think it's, yeah, so Oxford with a free kick just outside the box, and he's dishing out a yellow card here as well. Jamie's saying Megan is happy with them staying up next season. She's not looking forward to the derby day, though. I bet she's not. I bet she's not, mate. Although, stay positive, Megan. It will be 2 games, remember. It will be 2 games, so maybe home advantage might count for Sheffield Wednesday when they play Sheffield United at home, and obviously it might count, home advantage might count for Sheffield United when they play at Sheffield United's grounds. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, that's going to be a very enjoyable fixture, hopefully, and hopefully competitive as well. Let's hope it's competitive. Don't mind which team wins from my perspective, but just want to see a competitive game. We don't want to see what we're seeing in the Manchester derby now, do we, where it's all one-sided. United couldn't buy a win at the moment against City, could they? Sorry, a bit of poor banter there from me, guys. Peterborough now playing the ball into the box as they get the shot off, but it's straight down the goalkeeper's throat as he manages to intercept it comfortably there at the far post. Thank you for that, Jamie. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, please do consider hitting that like button if you like us covering your team or this fixture or this league. The best way to let us know is hitting that like button. And if you are, please do feel free to drop your comments in the chat, guys. We are a fan channel that tries to involve you guys. That's why we make the effort to read out your comments from the Fandom community chat. Peterborough now with the possession, the back, as they try to come forward again here. Oxford just sitting off at the moment. Oxford playing a very dangerous game. Happy to absorb the pressure. They should be going for more goals with the second leg still to come, but they're inviting pressure from Peterborough at the moment. We're on 78 minutes gone. Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. Ball kicked long down the field as Peterborough now intercept it on the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off here, but it's played in as Oxford managed to challenge, and it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on this near side for Peterborough. Stevie saying, falling out no matter the result, Jamie. Absolutely, yeah. Well said, Stevie. Well said, mate. Jamie saying, Stevie, no, mate, she is my rock. It's only a game. Absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. And Stevie is saying, absolutely, mate. Thank you, Stevie. Well said, guys. Well said. Jamie's saying 14 likes. Well, big thank you to everybody that hit the like button. 14 is a decent number for a quiet stream. So thank you to everybody that has hit the like. Really appreciate the support, guys. See if we could possibly match. I think it was 18 likes we got for last night's playoff. So let's see if we can match that tonight. That would be awesome. But big thank you to everybody that has hit the like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. That's well, tussle going on in the box there. And well, the referee's blown for a foul in the box, and that's going to be a free kick now for Oxford. Really poor. Yeah. How can you? Let's have a look. I don't see what's wrong there. Why the referee's given the foul in the box? Because all I seen was that it was more Oxford doing wrong in the box there rather than Peterborough. Ball kicked long down the field as Peterborough win it back midway inside their own half. Thank you for letting me know, Jamie. You are a star, mate. Thank you. Crypto Gambler Gamble. How you doing, Crypto Gamble? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show, mate. Crypto Gambler saying, let's go Peterborough. Well, they're in the ascendancy at the moment, mate. It's all Peterborough at the moment. 1-0 down, but Peterborough with the momentum as Oxford inviting the pressure. Now Peterborough play the ball out wide to this near side. Thank you for that, Crypto Gambler. Welcome to the show, mate. And that's an unusual account name. Watermelon Cat. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Watermelon Cat saying 11 watching. Sorry, bro. No worries, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Watermelon Cat. Welcome to Fan Den and the Fan Den community, and welcome to the show, mate. Ball's deflected out on that far side. It's going to be another corner here for Peterborough on the far side of the field. Thank you for that, Watermelon Cat. Unusual account name, mate, but different. Nothing wrong with being different. I love people that think outside the box. Thank you for that, mate. Crypto Gambler saying, thank you, cheers. My pleasure, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Corner comes in as Peterborough. Yeah, just comes in there. Peterborough have headed it well over the top of the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick to Oxford. Thank you, Crypto Gambler. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Top man. Crypto Gambler saying, I'll be happy with a tie. Well, it's a two-legged game, mate. Tight game so far. Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. So still all to par, even if it finishes like this, only 1-0. So only a slender advantage, a very small advantage to Oxford at the moment. As we know, we can have a 1-0 game, and then in the second leg, we could have, I don't know, we could have a goal fest. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We've seen that plenty of times in two-legged ties, haven't we, guys? Where there can be a goal fest in one game, and then a tight game in the other game. So we'll see how it goes. Keep the faith, guys. Whichever team you support, keep the faith. As I say, it's only half-time when we finish this game tonight. Peterborough with the possession now on the halfway line as they kick it long down this near side. But thank you for that, Crypto Gambler. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, mate. Top man. Ball crossed into the box here as it's knocked away by Oxford. But Peterborough managing to regain the possession as they play it back to the halfway line. Now ball played back out wide on this near side as Oxford trying to challenge for it. But Peterborough managing to keep it again as they play it back to the halfway line. Now switching the ball out wide on that far side. Jamie saying, I'm always an angel from a kid, never grown out of it. Well, loving that, Jamie. Loving that. Top stuff, mate. Good to hear. Peterborough now coming towards the edge of the box as they play the ball in. It's crossed in, headed away by Oxford, but not knocked out wide on that far side. Now the referee's going to give a foul. This referee is a bit whistle happy here. I don't see what was wrong in the box there. Let's have a look at this. Peterborough crossed it in. Knocked away. He's trying to see why the referee had blown the whistle for the foul in the box. Just trying to work out what he's seen. It's a lunging challenge. I can see it now. It's a lunging challenge from the Peterborough forward, lunging into the back of the Oxford defender. So that's why he's given the foul. Stevie saying, hello. Hi, Crypto, Gambler and Watermelon Cat. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Crypto Gambler saying hi. Thank you, mate. Top stuff. You guys, amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. So we've got another stoppage here. Ball played down that far side by Peterborough. The ball played into the box and it's deflected behind by, well, actually, it's come off a Peterborough player. So that's actually going to be a goal kick to Oxford. Stevie's saying, yeah, right, Jamie. Laugh out loud. Who you trying to convince there? Like it, Stevie. Jamie saying, hello, new people in this great. Hello, new people in this great to have new people in the chat. We had quite a few earlier on, Jamie, in the final games of the championship at dinner time. That was a really bouncing chat before, mate. Obviously, you was out shopping, so you missed it. But thank you for that, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Top man. And Jamie saying Stevie myself. Loving that. Top stuff, Jamie. Ball's gone out of play on that far side for a throw into Peterborough, midway inside the Oxford half. Yeah, loving that, Jamie. Top. Good answer, mate. Good answer. Now Peterborough playing the ball back to the halfway line as it's played into the centre circle. Peterborough now trying to come forward as they knock the ball out wide to this near side. Ball played on there as Oxford managed to intercept it on the edge of their own box. Now they try to play the ball forward on this near side, but quickly challenged by Peterborough, who managed to win it back. Now Peterborough coming towards the edge of the box there, but just cutting it back under pressure from Oxford as they play it into the centre, playing the 1-2 as they keep the possession under pressure. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as a clumsy challenge comes in from Oxford, and that's going to be a free kick. Should be a free kick to Peterborough on the far side of the field, midway inside the Oxford half. Yeah, actually, he's dived. Wow, just seeing the replay there, the Peterborough players dived there. Poku with the dive. Well, has he given? Yeah, well, glad the referee's seen that. I don't agree with players diving, faking fouls. That's just what's wrong. One of the big things that's wrong with the game. Luckily, the referee has seen it the right way and given the throw-in on that far side for Oxford. But he should be booked for that. If I was a referee, I'd be booking any player, no matter what team it is, because I'm fed up with players cheating to try and get an advantage. What happened to professional pride? All right? And good sportsmanship. Is that dying in the modern game, guys? Do you think? Because it seems to be, with how much some players are trying to cheat to get an advantage sometimes. Peterborough now with the possession on the halfway line. Now the ball just being knocked about on the halfway line by Peterborough. Oxford trying to press the ball from the front, but Peterborough managing to keep the ball. Now they kick the ball long down the field, out wide to this near side as they, unable to keep it in there, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Oxford on this near side, deep inside the Oxford half. Jamie saying he loves stopping the game. Ref, let's play game. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, That's a fair comment, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Jamie saying 15 lovely people in this world gave a like. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you to all you guys that have hit that like button. You guys are amazing. Great to know we got some good football fans listening in the background. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much to everybody that's hit that like. So we're only 3 likes away from matching last night's like count from the other League One playoff. Last night we got 18 likes. So I think it was 18. So we're only 3 away from that. Thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Top man. Peterborough now with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as Peterborough coming forward. But Oxford come to press the ball as Peterborough just cut it back there to the halfway line. Now coming forward as Oxford trying to challenge, but Peterborough managing to keep it here as they play the ball forward. Oxford trying to challenge, and they managed to, and the ball's deflected out on this near side for a throw into Peterborough deep inside the Oxford half. William Fitch saying, great coverage, Gaz. Look forward to the second leg and the final. Well, thank you very much, William. Appreciate your kind words, mate. Really appreciate that, mate. Very nice of you to say. Top man. Thank you, William. Very kind of you to say, guys. William, very kind of you to say, mate. Really appreciated. Very encouraging as I'm still learning how to do this. Not been trained by any big, rich mainstream media company. I'm learning to do this myself. So thank you for the kind words, William. Very kind of you, mate. Top man. Oxford now have got a throw in on that far side, pretty much bang on the halfway line. And Elliot Moore has got the Man of the Match award from the Oxford player. I can't even read that name. Matemithlias. Is that Greek? I'm not sure. Matemithlias saying Mal Padia. I don't understand the language, mate. But welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hello to you, wherever you are in the world. I'm not sure if that's Greek or Spanish. But welcome to Fan Den, mate. Apologies, I don't understand the language. Now Peterborough on the charge down this near side as Oxford managed to get the challenge in and deflected out of play on this near side for a throw into Peterborough midway inside the Oxford half of the field. Jamie saying, Gaz, wait until Euro starts, mate. It's going to be a lot bad. Refs and VAR. Well, we'll see what happens. We've actually had good tournaments in international tournaments. Just you wait and see, Jamie. You might be quite surprised how active the channel goes. If you guys think it's active in club football, just wait until you see international football. When we did the World Cup 2 years ago, and we were just starting out with the regular live streams back then. But we got an amazing amount of numbers in the World Cup 2 years ago. So I'm sure you're going to like it. Hopefully we'll get similar numbers in the Euros. But thank you for that, Jamie. We're looking forward to the Euros, mate. Portsmouth dude, how you doing, mate? Portsmouth dude saying, hello, people. How you doing, Portsmouth dude? Welcome to the show, mate. 3 minutes added on time, guys. We're already over a minute into it. Ball knocked up the field as now Peterborough winning the ball back on the edge of the centre circle there. Referee's blown for the foul. So that's going to be a free kick. Thank you, Portsmouth dude. Welcome to the show, mate. Jamie saying, hello, Portsmouth. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Jamie saying, last night was 19 likes, Gaz, mate. Okay. Well, if we're on 15, we're only 4 away from it. But thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Yep, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be great if we could get as close to last night's like count as same as possible. Obviously, the other League One playoffs, we had some great support from fans last night on that game, and we've got some good support tonight as well with 15 likes so far. So thank you very much to everybody that has hit the like button. And there goes the full-time whistle. And at full-time, it is finished Oxford 1, Peterborough 0. Tight game. Only the 1 goal advantage for Oxford going into the second leg. So we'll hopefully get a more entertaining game in the second leg with a lot more goal-scoring opportunities. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Stevie's saying, absolutely, William. All the best for Bolton. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Stevie's saying, hello, Portsmouth dude. Thank you, mate. And a thumbs up there from Portsmouth dude. Top stuff, guys. Right. Bear with me a second, guys. Let's have a look at the halftime match stats and see how that game has gone in numbers. Here we go. Just bear with me a second, guys. Going to bring it on the screen. So just bear with me a second. Let you guys see how the game has gone in numbers. Here we go. Don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I will read it out to you. Obviously, small writing, so you guys might not be able to see it. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 8 for Oxford, 10 for Peterborough. Shots on target, 4 for Oxford, 5 for Peterborough. Possession, 42% for Oxford, 58% for Peterborough. Passes, 415 for Oxford, 553 for Peterborough. Pass accuracy, 79% for Oxford, 84% for Peterborough. Fouls, 7 against Oxford, 17 against Peterborough. Yellow cards, 2 for Oxford and 2 for Peterborough, which is quite surprising considering some of the challenges coming in from some of the Oxford players. Surprised they didn't get more yellows than that. No red cards for either team. No offsides and corners, 4 apiece. So both teams getting 4 corners each. So there you go, guys. It has finished 1-0 to Oxford. Oxford with a slight advantage going into the second leg. But as we see, anything could go in the second leg of this tie, which we will be looking to try and cover later on in the week. So hopefully you guys will be with us then. Thank you, Portsmouth dude. Jamie's saying, yeah, mate, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be always in the chat. Well, thank you very much for that, Jamie. The support is always appreciated, mate, and it's always a pleasure having your conversation and company. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. And Jamie saying, come on, everyone, like and sub to his best YouTube channel. Well, I'm a humble guy, so I don't think we're the best yet, but we're working to be one of the best one day, mate. But loving the enthusiasm, Jamie. You are an absolute gentleman. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. And Jamie saying, great live, guys, like always, mate. Have a great night, mate, and everyone in the chat. Be safe, everyone. Much love. Thank you very much, Jamie. Absolutely awesome, Jamie, with the positive vibes. Thank you for that, mate. Been a pleasure having you involved, as always, mate. Best wishes to you and Megan. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well, mate. And thank you for being with us. It's been a pleasure as always. Top man, Jamie. Take care, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Loving the enthusiasm and the positive vibes there from Jamie. What a classy guy. So, guys, he's finished 1-0 on the night. Oxford with the slight advantage going into the second leg. I want to give a big thank you to all you guys that have hit that like button. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Hopefully, we can maybe get 1 or 2 more of you guys listening in the background, get us close to the same kind of like count we got last night, which was 19. So, Jamie tells me. So please do hit that like button, guys. I think we're on 15 at the minute or something like that. So if we could push up to 16, 17, that would be awesome. But big thank you to all you guys that have hit that like button. Really appreciate the positivity, guys. Obviously, not everybody in the world is positive, but that we do our best here at Fanden to be positive with as many fans as possible as we're building quite a unique channel that's working hard to bring good fans together from all UK clubs. So not an easy challenge because we don't rely on club loyalties to keep the positive vibes. We rely on positive fans from all clubs to keep the positive vibes. So you can contribute to that if you want to, guys, being part of the Fanden community. All you have to do is come and get involved in the Fanden community chat. So Bolton, I was going to read it out there, guys, but bear with me a second. I will just let you guys know a little bit what's coming later on in the week. So just bear with me a second here, guys. We have got, obviously, I'm going to be doing my best to cover the League Two play on Monday. Tomorrow, there is games tomorrow. A couple of games in the English Premier League. Not sure what I'm going to be covering tomorrow because I've got to work. So I'm going to be busy working. But there is a couple of games in the English Premier League. Brighton v Aston Villa, Chelsea v West Ham, Liverpool v Tottenham. One game in the Scottish Premiership, Rangers v Kilmarnock. And obviously, as usual, loads of ladies football as well tomorrow. But I'm not sure what we're going to be covering because I've got to work tomorrow so that I can try and be here for Monday. Because on Monday, we got big games going on in the League Two playoffs. Obviously, one game in the Premier League on Monday, which is Crystal Palace v Man United. But the games we're going to be trying to focus on Monday, guys, will be Crawley Town vs MK Dons in the playoffs. At 3 o'clock, that game kicking off at 3 o'clock. Then the second playoff game is Crew Alexander v Doncaster Rovers kicking off at 5:30. So we're going to be trying to cover those two games on Monday. Also, a playoff we'll be keeping an eye on in Northern Ireland, guys. Crusaders v Colorado. Colorino kicking off at 3 o'clock. That's a playoff final in the Northern Irish Premiership. So lots of football still to come on in the next couple of days. On Tuesday, they've got the Scottish Premiership playoff. Adrian's v Partick Thistle. That's kicking off at 7:45 on on Tuesday night. And also English League One playoffs, which is Bolton v Barnsley, second leg of the playoffs for English League One. We will be covering that on Fanden, hopefully. And the Scottish Championship playoffs also kicking off on Tuesday night as Alloa Athletic take on Hamilton Academic and Montrose playing Inverness. Cali Thistle, both of those games kicking off at 7:45 as well. Obviously, we can't do them all at once, guys, so we'll do what we can, but what we can't pick up, we'll cover. We'll pick up later on in the playoffs, probably the Scottish Championship. We'll try and pick it up later on, as there's quite a few playoff rounds in the Scottish Championship. Also, Scottish League One playoffs as well on Tuesday. So a lot to cover throughout the week as the season starts to wrap up. Also, another playoff game. When's the other playoff game? Has that been scheduled? Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. Just trying to find out here. Yeah, so the English League One playoff. Other one, this game, Peterborough v Oxford, is being played on Wednesday night. That's kicking off at 8 o'clock. So plenty of football to come throughout the week, guys. And also, not to forget, we're going to be covering Aston Villa playing away at Olympiacos on Thursday. We're going to try and cover that as well if we can. But mind you, that's going to clash. So I've got tough decisions to make. We'll have to see what numbers we get for the League Two playoffs on Monday, because League Two playoff game also playing at the same time as Aston Villa travel away to Olympiacos in the Conference League. MK Dons and Crawley Town playing at exactly the same time. So I've got some difficult decisions to make later on in the week, which games I focus on. But as I say, we'll see what the numbers tell me on Monday with the League Two playoffs. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, Jamie. Pleasure as always, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. Stevie saying, cheers, Jamie. You too. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. And Jamie is saying, top lad. Tops, lads. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. And Mr. 5 Daily saying, I want Oxford to win. News. Ipswich. Ipswich Town is going to the Premier League. Thank you for that, Mr. 5 Daily. Welcome to the show, mate. But you're just catching me as I'm wrapping it up now, mate. But thank you for dropping in. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day and a good weekend so far, Mr. 5 Daily. Thank you for that. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. If you could, before you jump off, would be appreciated. And thank you very much. If you have already, would be cool if we could get as close to the 19 likes we got last night in the other playoff game. Thank you for that, Mr. 5 Daily. Mr. Five Daily saying, okay, top man. Thank you, Mr. Five Daily. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It's been a long day for me. I've been at work this morning and then I've come home and done 4 games today. I've covered 4 games here on Fanden today. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is. What other YouTube channel do you get that covers 4 games in one day? Not many. So we have done that here on Fandom. But thank you to everybody that's dropped in. Been a pleasure having your conversation and company. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Hopefully see some of you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me, guys. Take care. All the best. Stay safe and well out there. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys on future streams. All the best. Stay safe out there. And I'll